After head alignment, and you understand where you need to be, where your head needs to be to have this cue see the straight line that it is, you'll need to make sure that you get your feet in the proper positions to allow your feet to drop your body and have your head right on that line. If you've had your head slightly off and you've missed those angles, and whenever you tested that in the head alignment drill, this is your chance to understand what is going to be the factor, the key factor of moving those feet to put them in the right place, that when you drop down, once you drop down, your head is right on that perfect line. So imagine this shot line here, and on the ground there's exact same shot line. Now, as you walk into this shot and you look at this shot, you may come in here and you start with your back foot and you put it on that line. You may put it a little bit off this line. You may put it on this other side of the line. Wherever your back foot is going to determine how far that front foot steps away from this line. So if I put my back foot, for me, my toe on this line, and then I put my front foot this far away from this cue line. Once I drop my back foot back and I drop down, this is the line that puts my head exactly in place where I need to be to see the same line, to see the shot line. However, if I walk into this shot line and my foot is slightly to the right, and I do my natural body stance right here, and then I go down, my body comes down to the right. I'm not twisting or turning. It's the same body stance that I dropped down, but now I'm not on that line because I started with the back foot off of this line. And the same thing comes here. I'm going to put this foot just slightly off this line. Here's the normal line I'd be. I'm going to slightly move over. This leg comes out to where it naturally is, and when I come down, you can see I'm slightly off. That little bit of an adjustment causes amateur players or beginners to lean to get on the shot line. Your body wants to be here because your feet are putting you here, and then you lean into it. Your body wants to recoil back. This is where you naturally are because of your feet. We don't want to get into a habit of having bad feet that put us in a bad line, that take our head off the line, which makes us to see what we think it looks straight, but it really isn't. So for me, I come in here, I put my toe, I drop my foot over this side. This is how far I need it away from there. And when I drop down right on the line of the shot. And I can do this every time because this becomes the back foot, becomes the base of the movement. Because of this right here, this foot has to be that far away. When I was a younger, skinnier Marine, it had to be that far away. Now I have to be that far away, and I still drop down right to the same spot. So now, it's really important that you take a look at what your feet are doing. Instead of just walking up to a shot, it's going to be part of the developing plan that you want to have to really establish firmly what it takes for your body to come down in the same manner every time and get your head alignment perfect so that you see what you think that you're shooting and everything is clear. And that's really what we're talking about with the head alignment, getting a clear vision of where that shot line is and where you're actually pointing, and then have a clear understanding of how a foot placement and a foot distance can really matter on whether or not you come down and your head's on line, off line, between, lean, all of the things and stuff that make that little percentage of error slip into your game, slip and creep into your game. And you know, those little times where you sleep on some type of little piece of information and you just omit that from your game, those are the ones that, you know, you look at it and you say, man, I thought I hit that one pretty good. But it could have been just this one little foot placement that had your head just a little bit off. And that little bit off led you to overcut it or undercut it or hit it too thick, you know, and just that little error, that little lean. We want to eliminate this. We're looking for consistency. Foot placement is a major factor in keeping your head alignment perfect and clear for every single shot. Thank you.